Let's talk a little bit about the evidence that was provided in court yesterday about Oscar Pistorius doing porn sites.
Yes.
Now, it seems quite irrelevant, but I think what the state is trying to do is prove that Oscar and Reeva weren't in a loving relationship like Oscar says they were. But of course, that's very difficult to prove. Is it typical to lead evidence like this?
Well, as I said a few seconds ago, I couldn't quite understand why that evidence was being led unless the prosecutor is going to lead evidence next week to kind of explain, what is the rationale behind this. I mean, whether he views a porn site or views a site on motor cars is, in this kind of case, is totally irrelevant. If they're trying to say they weren't in a loving relationship, well, I think they would be looking at trying to present better evidence than that. For example, friends of theirs who could come and say, well, they were always arguing and they didn't love each other, so that version is not the truth. So unless some other evidence comes up next week, I don't believe this evidence is of any particular relevance. Before the trial started, there was talk of data from his cell phones which couldn't be accessed. Now that could be very important. But again, it's probably too late to present that type of evidence to court. So we'll wait to see what they bring next week, and it might then become clear why the prosecutor led this witness yesterday. But at the moment, I'm not quite sure either.